What's this trick I figured out? You hit it in reverse, see? And then gun it. And it flips.
Oh, I gotta try that.
William, what's up? We're gonna do a little video on this truck. You gonna tell me a little bit about it? Caught you off guard, didn't I? Mm-hmm. So what is this?
The Hosim.
Hosim?
Or Hosim.
Yeah. We don't know. Hosim. I call it wholesome because it has a wholesome bunch of stuff with it.
You corny.
Corny dad stuff. No, for real though, check this thing out. So, really cool little 4-wheel drive truck. This thing comes with an extra clear body, which is always nice because you know you can paint your own color scheme. I actually like this body. I like how the windows are clear. It's a big thing for me. You know, most RTRs have those stickered windows, and I like the clear. So it's cool that they actually left those clear. Pretty neat little body. It comes with 2 batteries, 2 of these 7.4 volt 1600 mAh batteries, and it comes with 2 of these chargers. I never use these, but it is nice if you're just getting into the hobby or something. It comes with 2 of them, so you can charge both batteries at the same time. And this thing actually only requires 1 battery at a time, but you can double it up to get more run time. It has an adapter somewhere that Liam is looking for because he was just playing with it and now it's gone. But overall, a really cool looking truck. We were getting ready to take this thing outside and launch it and have some fun with it. So just wanted to get a quick little look at it before we bash the far out of it. So apparently you can plug this in, run 2 batteries at the same time. That way you double your run time. Or you can run 1 at a time. That way you can be charging 1 while running 1. Pretty neat little setup inside here. You know, it kind of keeps water, dust, dirt, all that debris and leaves and junk, rocks out of the inside of this vehicle. So I kind of like this enclosed. I'm sure it would be a lot of fun to work on, but the battery goes right here. So I guess to get to maybe the servo, you'd have these 4 screws, pull this cover. Looks like 6 or 8 screws back here, maybe pull this. And I believe this setup has 2 390 motors in it. The box said 550 motor, but the exploded view, and I thought I had seen before that it had 2 motors, and that's what the exploded view shows. So, but anyways, your battery goes in here, and then you basically close it up with this. Pretty neat. I go ahead, it comes with this strap, so I'll go ahead and wrap it also. Aluminum cap shocks. Looks like plastic bodies. If I can get that to focus. Pretty solid looking little rig. These pieces here seem really thick, so should hold up well. Plastic chassis and plastic steering links. I guess probably having a little flex in there may help the servo last longer, but I always like to have metal steering links there. But overall, other than that, straight up little basher. Pretty cool looking wheels on it. Here's the transmitter we've got. Basic, very basic. It actually feels good, and one thing I noticed that I liked is that this trigger is a little tight. You can see my finger just fits in there. In my fly sky, a lot of times I will be driving and I go to hit the brake or reverse and I'll do this. It's just, I don't know why, but my finger slips off there a lot. This thing like kind of locks down on your finger, so I actually kind of like that. So it's got a really good feel to it. Foam wheel on it, so you know, kind of basic controller, but really good feel to it. So, has that got batteries in it? Yeah, it's super light. It has the batteries in it. I think, are they AAA's? Full, no, 3 AA's. So, man, it's super light, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's cool. But yeah, a lot of stuff comes with this. I did search some of the ports in the exploded view, and as soon as I searched the part number, you know, parts came up even on Amazon. So I think parts shouldn't be a big problem.
No, it's 14 to 16.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Yeah, so there's full parts list in here, and basically you can search the number, and 4 or 5 different things I searched popped up with parts on Amazon. So that's always good when you can get parts for them. I'm guessing the ESC and receiver is an all-in-one in this box here. Pretty simple. This is your on-off switch. So you just press it, comes on. And this is like a cover for the ESC here, because you can see the fins on the heat sink, and then that says hot surface. Liam found that earlier. So we're going to take this thing out and run it, and then maybe we'll talk a little more about it.
Bye.
So you'll see this thing's a lot of fun, whether you're just out in the driveway hitting some little bump jumps like here, or if you're launching it off of a X-Max jump. You know, we sent this thing pretty hard. This was basically top speed hitting this jump, and a lot of fun. You know, it jumps really well, lands really well. Of course, we were landing into the grass here because the concrete's a little hard on them if you're jumping this high. But overall, it did really well, and you can see it goes really well in our thick grass. So that's always a plus for the kids.
Still ripping. Don't quite have enough power to backflip there, does it?
I almost I did.
So you'll see this little rip up and down the gravel here is wide open throttle. This thing, really, it has just enough speed and enough power to be fun. For me, you know, I've ran a lot of RCs. It's, you know, I always want more power, but for the kids, it's perfect. Honestly, it's just enough power and speed that it's fun for them, but it's not constantly rolling over. This thing's almost impossible to turn over running like this right here. Even on the concrete, it just slides and spins, and it's a lot of fun. You know, they're not having to go constantly pick it up. You know, we've had stampedes, and even like the Hoss. We have the Hoss still, and those things are constantly just rolling over. And so, you know, it's a lot of chasing them down. But you'll see here, my daughter, she really doesn't show much interest in the RCs, mostly because she'll get a hold of one and it's too powerful. And if she wrecks it, she's just done. She's too hard on herself. And, you know, I try to tell her it's okay. You got to learn to drive it. It's no big deal. But she's just done with it. And this thing, she actually got out and had a blast with it. And it was perfect for her. So as a beginner, it's a great truck.
How about that?
Hey! You run me
Get my way, I'll just run you over. Front flip. And that's the kind of stuff that truck has been through. Over and over.
Yes.
That little thing is wicked fast for what it is.
I jumped.
Got a little track here. Oh.
Oh, I ran on my back.
Oh, right.
Dad, no.
Whoa! Flying truck.
Oh, what? Yeah. Not hitting.
Okay, so you've seen this thing run. Overall, we had a blast with these little trucks. It's just fun to get out with them, something that, you can just rip and not worry about too much, versus something like this, okay? This is a $650 RTR. Doesn't come with any batteries, so technically it's not RTR, but whatever. And this is $149 on Amazon right now. Okay, there's no comparison between these two, but what I wanted to talk about is, a lot of people hate on trucks like this because they're like, oh, it's cheap junk, it's gonna break, it's blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, it's gonna break. I promise you, it's gonna break. They all break. So that's what I wanted to show right here. This thing. Okay, we have the Grave Digger, we have the Son of Digger. This one we just got last month, but it's been ran like hardly any at all yet. You can see, look, no scratches on the bottom hardly at all. This thing has barely seen any use, okay? And I don't know if you can see this, but that's already cracked. The rear axle housing split, okay? So they're all gonna break is my point. Very first time we took it out of the box, we jumped it. Very light jump, I promise you. And I'm not gonna lie and say we don't abuse these, because we do, but this one hasn't been yet, I promise you. Very light jump, broke this. I replaced it with one I had. Actually, we broke this one. And now we've broke another one. Okay, so they all break. It's all made a lot of it's made in the same place. But not hating on the LMTs, I love them. I'm just trying to make a point as to why I feel like trucks like this do have a place in the hobby. Because for the price, $150, and they actually have a coupon on that right now that saves you 20. So if you use that coupon on Amazon, it'll save you 20 bucks off of it. But this is a great starter truck for any kid, or even, I guess, an adult that just really wants to get something to mess around the house and see if you like the hobby. It's a great way to go, in my opinion. And yeah, it's gonna break. I promise you, they all break. You know, I have so many people that will message me, or, I mean, you know, local people that'll message me or whatever, because they know I'm all about the RCs, and they'll be like, hey, you know, what's a cheap, something that's not going to break the bank that I can get into, that's not going to break all the time? And I'm like, they're going to break, I promise. Just, you better get used to working on them. So, that's my little spiel on that, all right? Doesn't matter to me if you buy this or not, honestly. It's a cool truck. I like it. I feel like these have their place in the hobby, you know, and so that's just why I wanted to bring that up. But overall, we had a blast with this thing. Like I said, it's $149 on Amazon right now. I'll put a link in the description for it. I'd be interested to put a 3-cell on this. I don't know if you can run 3-cell. I don't have any 3-cells on Dean's plugs right now, so I didn't get to test that, but we will. If it burns it up, it burns it up. But actually, we're thinking about getting another one of these because my daughter enjoyed it so much, and that rarely ever happens. So be nice to get one for her, and then that way they're not fighting over who's driving what. They both have one. If you guys have any questions on this thing, definitely let me know. We didn't break anything. Servo held up, still steering, still doing what it's supposed to. Definitely going to get more time in with it. Probably take it to the skate park. We got a lot of nasty weather coming in, so not sure when that's going to happen. But looks like A-arms are maybe the same all the way around. So that's cool as far as parts go. The only thing I could see, these plastic, there's a lot of flex there, but like I said, that's probably going to help the servo survive a little longer maybe. It'd be interesting to kind of pull this thing apart and see what parts are in there, but honestly, until something breaks, for $150, I'm just going to run it. I want to show you a little size comparison, because this is a 1/10, but it feels more like a 1/16 or 1/12. So let's check its size against a couple other trucks. So here it is with the Hoss, and you can tell quite a bit of difference there. The Hoss is also 1/10 scale, so it's not really 1/10 scale in my opinion. It's more like a 12th, which it goes in the grass really well, did really well overall. So you know, I'm not really complaining there, but don't expect this size when you get it. It's a little more compared to a Volcano, in my opinion, which is right around the same price point. I love the Volcanos for the price, and you know, I'd recommend those as well. This one doesn't look like much because it's been completely pulled apart, but even the Volcano is a little bigger. So you know, just know it's a little smaller than a normal 1/10 scale. I'll link the Volcanos in the description as well. They're a really cool truck. They don't come with batteries and all that, but it is an RTR, and it's a great way to start out as well. So I'll link that. You can see it's got the dual shocks in the rear here, kind of like the Volcano. And this little thing was really good until we went brushless with it. I put way too much power in it, and we started breaking everything. So maybe just going to slap a brush system back in it eventually. Be kind of neat to maybe put these wheels and tires on here and see how it does. But anyways, just wanted to show you that for a size comparison. If you guys have any questions on this, definitely let me know. And we got a lot of stuff coming up. So much I can't even keep up right now. So a lot of videos coming up. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed, click the bell so you get notified when I'm posting all these videos. New Fury Tech stuff coming, new everything coming. SEX6 videos, got a lot of stuff going on with that. So definitely hit the subscribe. Let me know if you need anything. I'll post links in the description. You guys know I always do. I appreciate everybody. Peace.